So iOS 17 has just officially came out, so let's go and take a look at it on the iPhone 13 mini and see if you should go ahead and install it. Spoiler alert, I would probably recommend installing it. I think it's a pretty good update, but there are still lots and lots of things that I'd probably recommend doing before you update, so just kind of keep that in mind. Now, the first thing I will tell you, the phone application ended up getting a lot of the updates. So for one, we now have the ability of seeing this newer type of screen when we set somebody as a photo and a contact and all that stuff. But also within the voicemail, portion, now if somebody's calling us and they go to voicemail, we can actually see their voicemail coming in real time, like as they're talking, and we can even pick up that voicemail call and straight up just go ahead and get on the call with them immediately. I don't know if that's only iPhone users or not, but that's a really cool feature, and I'm very much looking forward to that. On top of that, iMessage got tons and tons of improvements. So for one, within audio messages, you can see that the text is now available as soon as the audio message is sent, so that's really cool. You can also hold down on the play button and next to that specific, audio message, and you can actually change the speed of that specific audio message as well. So 1x, 1.5x, 2x. So you can change that now, which is really cool. That's another awesome thing we have. And they did actually change up a little bit, so you can see that we no longer have the apps here on the left plus button, panel right here. So we click the plus button and they'll show up right here, which is really cool. We have stickers now that we can have within our keyboard, which is really cool. So it's a really cool little update, and they changed it up a little bit, but I think it does look overall pretty, it looks better overall. Now AirDrop got some updates as well. So for one, we now have basically the ability of sending, essentially, files outside of range for, I think it's a temporary time, but you have to be within range, and if they go out of range, they'll still send over AirDrop, which is really cool. On top of that, name drop is a cool feature, which allows us to exchange contact information from two different iPhones on iOS 17. If we bring them close to each other like this, they'll basically send each other their, contact exchange, and that's another awesome thing that is basically within iOS 17. Now, on top of that, there's some keyboard updates within just the keyboard in general for iOS. So now we have better inline sentence finishes, autocorrect is better, so many things across the board, which is cool. There's a new journal application that's being added in a couple of months, and standby mode is a really cool feature that basically turns your iPhone into a digital clock in a way, and that's another really cool thing that we have the ability of doing here. So overall, really big update. I'm a massive fan of this update as well, and if you want to install it, go for it, but I'd probably still recommend waiting out until maybe iOS 17.1. That probably will come out in October or November, but regardless, I think it's a pretty good update. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.